You know what's really sick? It was brought to my attention actually by Sparta. The costume he wears
is from the second
most
game.
of it is through the second. Is from the second.
The
game.
warrior
Plus,
within, he wore the
prince
armor.
was not that ripped.
Oh no!
Like he should have been a little bit smaller. And I know I'm getting picky here, and that's true. I need to give him a little leeway. But okay, when you mess up your movie, and I mean you really mess up your movie, do not change the artwork on the box to justify the movie you have released. This is not the suit. And when you put this game in, he doesn't wear this uniform.
Okay, on top of that,
this.
On top of
Period.
that, everyone take a quick look at this. This is not the original. This is. This cover art is from the new game.
The Forgotten
Sands. This is what the new cover art looks like. The only thing they changed was the Sands of Time. They're like, all right, well, we're going to throw greatest hits out, in honor of the new movie, and see when they changed the outfit, for the guy, and, it happens to also be, the cover art for our new game. Well, we're just going to change the title at the bottom, slap that on there, bam, get your greatest hits version.
Why are they going to make a new one?
But let's not confuse the audience. The Forgotten Sands has nothing to do with the movie. It's its own game. It's part of the Sands
It's the newest game,
universe.
but no, this is the greatest hits of the Sands of Time. But the only thing is different.
They
changed
do their
the
own
cover
artwork.
art. No,
they just that's lazy. First off, that shouldn't even be allowed.
Exactly.
This is absolutely lazy. They took the PS3 cover, slapped it on a PS2 box,
and put Sands of Time instead of the Forgotten
The backs
Sands.
are exactly the same. All it is the greatest hits. They couldn't have made a greatest hits cover. No, they were like, okay, guys.
Exactly.
See, we're cheap as
I thought
slap this.
When I bought this, I realized that I thought it was a mistake. I thought maybe they messed up. Until I got home and I opened it, and then I realized
it's on the book and the CD too, which proves they were just lazy.
But one
we'll go ahead
second,
and bust
though,
out the book on this real fast. Again, cover art. Completely different. This one's from the actual original PS2 version. And that's just rip-off of the PS3,
when I
Xbox,
put
and the
this
Wii.
in my PlayStation 2, I better be playing the Forgotten Sands.
Well,
because that's what it's
Oh, you won't be.
But one second,
because it does
one
state
second,
on the cover of the disc and everything else, it still says Sands of Time, which is what you bought.
Yes.
But the problem is, they were too damn lazy to be like, all right, well, we could always just hunt down this old cover art, or just, take what we used to have, redo it real fast, and slap Prince of Persia Sands of Time on it, and then, bam, you got your, greatest hits. But no, instead they're like, well, we got our new game coming out, the movie's coming out, he's going to be wearing that instead of what we actually have in our game. Fuck it.
But look at it in my point of view, though. I mean, they're already making money as it is. Why are they going to waste more money making a new cover? I mean,
Okay, first off, this
They
is
could have just taken the old cover and slapped greatest hits on it.
Ubisoft. I mean, get real. Yeah, and he's right. If they were just going to change the cover idea or make it a greatest hits, they could have put a red label at the top.
Exactly.
There
That's
was
all
no
they had to
reason
do.
to do this. There was no reason to do this. It's confusing and it's ignorant. There's no excuse for it whatsoever. And Ubisoft is like, what, a multi-billion-dollar company?
Oh, yeah.
They can't afford to pay one artist to make one frickin' cover. They were like, okay, this guy just made this cover. There's no way we're paying for another cover. Just put it on both.
Yeah, it's completely stupid.
It was lazy. It was lazy. And then we get around to actually looking at some of the collectible stuff. And when you go into collectible stuff, especially for video games, we end up talking about toys.
That's mainly all it is. Action,
That's all it is. It's
action
toys.
figures,
They're
other
toys.
merchandise,
Yeah, they're toys.
T-shirts. If
And
it's something super big, you get your lunchbox.
I'm
But
not
dude,
ashamed.
you get this though.
No,
I mean, look,
yeah,
it lights
exactly.
up, it's
That thing is
amazing.
sad.
Look at
Oh,
that.
it lights up.
Dude,
The only actual
I want
outside.
to buy it to collect.
The
it.
only-
It's like,
Nobody wants
I
to buy
love this
that.
thing.
The
Well,
only
Graham, let me
reason
see
we
this
Even
real
don't
that
have
sand, look at it, dude.
Let me see this real fast, Parker. Okay, this is the really flimsy, awesome, dagger of time that you can buy at, your local, Toys R Us or whatever, Walmart. And the only cool thing about this thing is, yeah, it lights up. That's kind of neat. But it actually does have sand inside of it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
But other than that, I mean, it's just kind of cheap. I mean,
Almost
they could have
all
done
the
so much
merchandise.
better
is
with
garbage.
this, and yeah,
They could
have went into more
because-
detail. I mean, the light doesn't even shine through the whole thing.
I'm
It's
not
just
gonna
this
look at
little
their-
tiny bit.
We're not going to look at their point of view. Okay, how about we look at this point of view? The Black Label Society collection that releases the Final Fantasy VII
Oh, yeah.
toys. I'm going to buy those. Do you want to compare Lightning to the crappy $1 friggin' merchandise?
But dude,
that
it's based on now a movie. They don't
I don't
care.
give a shit.
Well, actually, no.
They
Even
don't
if you look at the
My
action
Star
figure.
Trek ships are based on a movie, and I'll tell you this, they don't look like toys.
Oh no, they don't.
They're making money off it. That's all they care about.
It's
Like
because
you said
it's
before.
a Disney.
They're making money.
And
They don't care.
that shows a blatant disrespect to the public that you're selling your product to. First off, Ubisoft, you're making decent games. Your merchandise is garbage. And really, your movie was garbage too. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes down to final detail, I'm going to tell you right now, do not spend your money at the theater. Period. I hated the ending. He sticks the dagger into the frozen tornado, and here's what irritated me. The two guys are fighting with it.
And he just
she
goes,
said that if you push the button, that you can go as far back in time as you choose
want.
to. So why is it the two guys are holding on to the dagger, then all of a sudden
He rips it out after he presses the button, and he's just like, boom,
All of a
right
sudden-
back to where he got the dagger.
why did he get to choose? And we didn't even see that happening.
Well, no.
And all
The
the
reason
other
why
times-
is because the other guy got knocked off of the dagger.
So what?
As he got whipped around.
In every other scene when they were going back in time, you got to see the progression of a backwards time loop. In this one, they just randomly threw him back at the start of the movie.
That was pretty stupid. But
And,
I mean,
and he didn't have no cuts on him or nothing. I mean, I guess I understand that. I'll
Yeah.
let that go. But the point is, it was garbage. And then, like, he goes and he confronts the Vizier or whatever the guy is, his uncle.
Yeah.
His uncle.
well, yeah,
Playing the
something.
role of the Vizier. And
Oh,
it was just weak.
All I'm saying is that the Vizier in the game, true, he's like coughing up blood. I'm pretty sure he's dying.
Yeah.
He kicks ass.
Oh, yeah.
This old fuck in the movie wields two swords at the end, just
like,
swinging randomly.
got
and
this,
gets his ass
got
beat.
this, and defeated.
But then,
Nothing.
like
Big
every
fight
cliche
scene, yeah.
bad guy, when they get their ass kicked and the guy walks away, they have to try to stab him in the back or shoot him in the back.
And then
Cliche.
here comes brother, big brother comes up, dink,
But
dead.
once again, Disney.
Yep.
Disney
Classic
shouldn't have got
Disney.
that's classic Disney. Everybody has the ignorant bad guy,
Yeah.
the stupid bad guy, the bad guy that has the master plan that throws everything away on something stupid. Or they're way overconfident.
See,
They
this
think
is
they got it
every
figured
Disney
out.
movie.
Actually, you can't even just say it's Disney anyways. I
It
mean,
is
you
becoming
can look at
cliche in everything.
everything.
See,
I mean-
everything you have like a main character, something happens in their backstory.
Yeah.
You get like a sad quest they have to go on. They start going on it.
There's
they meet-
some bad guy.
No, they meet a character that is not like someone they wouldn't usually hang out with. They go through shit. Something happens. You think they're never gonna make it. Somehow they
Magic pulls
yeah,
out of ass
magically
and boom, there you
get what
go.
they want, and they get the chick at the end. That's
yeah.
every movie right there.
Well, that's
Most movies
I
do
do
have
to
games,
say, though,
comics, everything.
the Vizier in the movie sucked ass. I do have to say, though, that Jake Gyllenhaal, who played the Prince, of course,
Oh man, he
That
did a good
dude-
job. He
that
did
dude,
do a good
okay.
job actually.
He did a decent
With what he
job,
had to
but-
work with, he did a good job.
if he would,
But
if I'm saying that if you're going to make a movie based off a video game, there should be some requirements.
Oh, yeah.
As in, your producer plays the game.
Yeah.
Your script writers
probably would have helped.
play the game.
I
and
didn't
even
know
your
it was a
actors
game.
and actresses play the damn game. It's not
Yeah,
hard.
because
On top of
that's
that-
a good thing too. Because if they play the game, they know their character, they know how they're supposed to act, and they get the person's personality right too. Because I don't think the personality of the main character,
the Prince.
No.
yeah, the
No,
prince
I don't
was
feel like-
actually
I don't
following
He
feel
wasn't on at all.
Even
Yeah.
if they,
But he did do
I
a good
would've
job
even
with
accepted
what
that.
they gave him
if
for a
they would,
script.
if they would have taken like the same personality character and just put him in a different storyline, I might have been okay with it because at least it would have kept its original feeling. But it just felt like a complete made up waste of time.